Hey there, my name is Pravus and welcome back to more EU4 Lion of the North, playing as Scandinavia. We have beaten down Portugal, we've beaten down Castile, we got a lot of territory down over here we're gonna have to worry about, and we are slowly but surely making progress toward that Holy Roman Empire reform we're looking for. We need to get to revoke the privilegia and we get the achievements. And then of course, it's just a matter of getting Carolean infantry and we win the game. That's it, we are this close, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be pretty darn nice. I'm probably going to be finishing out this series either this video or next. It depends on how fast we can move on some stuff. I mean, what else do we really want to do, if I'm completely honest? We've already beaten down some of the big targets, we've got the colonial territories I'm looking for. We can actually start pushing around in places like the Congo and try to control like all of West Africa. That'd be a pretty good way of making some money. Kilwa also usually has a whole load of gold mines. That could be fun. The Ottomans is the only real threat, not the Timurids. Good God, you've gotten up to 320,000 troops. How are they doing it? Seriously though, how are they actually doing it? I've played as the Ottomans before, and I feel like this isn't enough dev to quite get that far. They're doing something. Regardless though, I mean, I feel like I can still beat them. That's the crazy thing. I've got 244,000 troops, plus I have France and Lithuania, plus just generally I'm better than them, and the Ottomans never upgrade their forts. Have you ever noticed that? The Ottomans literally never do it. So that's gonna be fun. By the way, something I need to do is go over here and build out some marketplaces. I can only build one? That's not very good. We may want to consider deleting some buildings. Certainly not the plantations or workshops. Those are good, though. We could base tax it up to 10. So you may be wondering, why are you doing this crazy thing? The reason why is because there is a mission where... do I care about shipyards? There's a mission if I have 5 provinces in the Caribbean region, the colonial region, and they either have a natural center of trade, or they have a marketplace, so 5 marketplaces minus whatever center of trade we have, we will complete this Colonize the Caribbean mission, and for the rest of the game, I will get a war galleon flagship, plus trade power abroad 20% and ship trade power 25% for the rest of the game. This is like just ludicrously good. I mean, you want to talk about like a little bit of power creep in this game, right? A little bit of power creep? Frickin' there you go. Holy crud, that's so stinking strong. So by getting this, we're gonna get so much more colonial trade power that I'll be able to use to just propagate ludicrous amounts of money up to the north. Did we say we were gonna go fight against Britain next? I think we did decide we wanted to do that, didn't we? We wanna go fight against Britain so I can steal London and actually get that English channel. It's been pretty nice for us. We're ahead of time on tech, so I guess I can get the land force limit modifier and special unit force limit modifier. Wait a minute, does that actually include the Caroleans? Hold the phone. Still says 76. Oh, and also the court and country just ended. Yay! So we get our prestige back up to 100, and I get maximum absolutism plus 20. Boom, that's now done. For the rest of the game, we don't have to worry about that event. Excelente. I don't want to lose trade power in the English Channel, believe it or not, so I will not do that. We have up to 350 force limit now. That's pretty good. So yeah, 76 now, huh? I think that counts. The Grand Army, I'm pretty sure, does count toward that, so that actually helps me out a little bit. Oh, I love it. We do have some rebels, the Zulu, who have fired off in South Africa. I remember when I was a kid, watching some movie about the Zulu and like the British occupation, and it culminates in a fight between like the Zulu massacring. I mean, like it's a fight. Like the British are killing people too, but like they actually successfully kill off and like murder all of the British soldiers, and it's like very violent for a little kid. It screwed me up. I hated it. Anyway, do we want to spend a lot of manpower and money to get some army professionalism plus yearly army professionalism? The answer is going to be yes. And then, to love and be loved, a new consort, 425, national unrest, blah, blah, blah. Sure, whatever. I don't care. Lose some of that legitimacy. It actually works to my advantage. What else do we want over here? Anything? Protecting forts, I guess. At this point, we've got everything I care about from the Age of Absolutism, so it doesn't seem very important. I would say let's strengthen the government. I can have 155 absolutism. That's so freaking much! Beautiful. At 120, I've already got 30% admin efficiency. We're gonna get up to like 40% just from absolutism alone. That is just so stupidly good. So stupidly good. All right. Anyways, so we will be making more use of jump cuts throughout all of this. Unsurprising, because I want to make some serious progress in this video. And you better believe that I'm going to try to play this campaign all the way through to 1821. I won't continue the series, but when I'm done with it, I'll put out a video just showing overall a time lapse as to what happened. It's usually kind of fun to show off. Colonize the Caribbean. Done. Give me that ship trade power, the trade power abroad. Boom. So trade right now is 175. Is it gonna change? Okay, it went up to 184, so that's another 9 ducats a month right there. Plus, it's only gonna continue getting better as I continue taking all this stuff over abroad. It's gonna be so stinking good. Sierra Leone, blah, blah, blah. We should make sure we are handing all of this off to our trade companies. I should be able to create a pretty large new one in South Africa, which is gonna give us even more trade control, which is great. Yeah, I like playing, okay, I know some people don't like playing the colonial game. I like playing the colonial game. I find it's fun. One of the best campaigns I ever did in my own time, never recorded it, was I played Spain. I mean, Castile into Spain, a classic run, right? Just a classic run. And it was an Iron Man mode, but I ended up making, I think by about 1650, I was making like 4,000 ducats a month. Like, just playing the trade game was freaking ludicrous. If you can get that stuff going, take over India, the Spice Islands, just control Africa, send it all over here, holy crud, are you rolling in cash. It's insane. By the way, we have another trader I'm not making use of. Oops. Let's go ahead and fix that. We're already steering a lot of money up this way. I suppose you could steer even more up north from Pest. I've got some control here. I think that's still good because that's a lot of money flowing this way. Let's send it up north instead, where I've got a little bit better control. That helped a little. Should help a little anyway. Didn't do as much as I would have thought, if I'm completely honest. Anywhere else that would be better? I feel like this could be good, actually. Let's get out of pests. Let's do this. And the reason why, 34% control, that's a lot of money that's currently going towards Seville that we can send up to the English Channel instead. And I think that's gonna be better. But of course, it's gonna be even better if I go and attack Britain. So let's get some troops over here and do exactly that. Can I ask what music I'm hearing here? Shreds. I like it. I don't think I've ever heard that song before in EU4. That's hilarious. This province is still too far away. I want to start colonizing in the Spice Islands and the Philippines and stuff, so I have more access to do stuff here. This is one of the most valuable trade areas of the game, if you don't know. You can make a ridiculous amount of money. Let's go ahead and finish off those offensive ideas. So our morale goes up, our discipline goes up, and we get some really good policies, including, if I want, the modern siege weapons. These are really, really good. I can't believe I still have no more diplomatic policies. We've got to fix that. For real, this is just, like, embarrassing. I got a free one we're sitting on. But the extra siege and siege ability here, like, that's strong. I honestly put a lot of value in siege. I think it's super duper good. Okay, we ready to go to war against the British? I think the answer to that is a resounding yes. We'll fight against Venice and Friesland. Again, no casus belli. Wait, really? Oh, no, my claim expired. Boo! All right, that's fine. We'll go ahead and get a proper claim instead. And you know what? If we're lucky, we might very soon actually be able to go ahead and just proclaim the next one before we go to war, which is probably ideal. In fact, this should be going by in just a couple months. One more, and there we go. We no longer have to worry about proper elections. We are a true dictatorship. Democracy is dead. With thunderous applause. So that's even more Imperial Growth Authority modifier, which I love. And now we're just waiting for Revoke the Privilegia. That's it. But guess what this also does? That's right, a new mission. We have finished another one. Let's go down over here. The Lion of the Emperor, or the Empire. Gain power projection. Great timing, because I can't seem to get above 50 anymore. I just don't have enough rivals. This is permanent. Permanent 25. I love it. Hegemon of Germany, income from vassals and governing capacity modifier for the rest of the game, and no Germanic culture penalties. Holy crud, that's good. Dude, we've almost finished every one of these missions, I kid you not, and I'm just gonna say, Sweden is freaking overpowered as hell, dude! Okay, now we have a casus belli, which means now we're gonna declare the war, and I'll just call in all my little allies for fun, though pretty soon they're just gonna be a vassal swarm, am I right? So, I mean, Off we go! There's all of their troops sitting right here, by the way. I know exactly where they are. Oh, you ran into my trap card. Not gonna be easy to get over there, so I'm just gonna assume that we can win this, even with bad numbers in the hills. The answer is, yeah, their morale sucks. Wow, not enough to stack wipe them, but sure as heck enough to make them sad and go running back to London. Now, the problem, of course, with Britain, Derby, for example, is up to 39 freaking development. Like, yikes, dude. The British have nothing better to do with themselves except just dev up all their provinces back home. I don't know why this army is still black flagged. That's weird. Can I go into France's territory down here and get back? Because I wanted to have an army that can help us win the colonial wars. And I'll just, like, hand all of that over to colonial France if I can, or at least a good chunk of it. There we go. Solves that problem. Another mission. Oh, right. Yes, I built up some barracks in Finland, and now I get the mercenary company that I don't care about. It costs no army professionalism. How nice. Incorporate the cavalry. Employ these guys for 60 months, have 20% cavalry combat ability and 50,000 cavalry, and have 10 Finnish cultures provinces with 10 dev. Well, all I do is just get a whole... Wow, though. You just get a whole bunch of mercenary companies for no army professionalism. If you really want mercs, I mean, that'll work. What is going on here? Vinland, apparently, is going on conquests. They've decided to go conquer all the natives. Oh, my child is learning. It's so cute and endearing, isn't it? London and Norfolk have fallen. That means that we now make one giant push to Cornwall, where I guarantee they are hiding for their pathetic little lives. Lose more legitimacy? Really? All right. No, it's fine, it's fine. I'll just go ahead and strengthen the government a couple of times through force! And now I'm up to 146 absolutism. Good God. Looks like I'm capped out, by the way, at 30% admin efficiency. It doesn't get any better than this. Well, that makes me sad. Wait, does none of this get any better than this? Has this been totally pointless? I'm gonna go with maybe. A solid maybe. Maybe they capped it because it was too ridiculously overpowered. When did they do that? Might have been a while. I don't know. I don't keep track of every single thing that happens in this game. Much to some people's chagrin, I really don't. Oh, we actually got into Venice this time. Nice. What do I want? Well, tell you what, I'm gonna take back Istria. Okay, I feel like that should have been mine. I'm gonna pillage a capital. No, I'm not. I don't really care about that, to be honest. Venice really doesn't have anything I care about. Could have you return a core to Milan for funsies, I guess. I don't know. Release Verona as a nation? Meh. Meh. Nah, these guys don't matter worth anything. Let's just take some war reps, take some cash. We're done with you. All right, so Istria once again goes into my pockets. Thank you for that. Friesland. Did you get killed too? Too bad I can't have you release anybody that matters. Utrecht is dead for a very long time. Concede the Caribbean. I didn't know you had any territory down here. That works. If we can siege down the rest of the Frisian Colombian lands, I could hand this directly off to French Colombia. It's not my own colonial nation. It's France's. I know that. I don't get full benefit, but I also like the idea of just having cleaner borders. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement. I found the meta. All right, let's go ahead and peace out with Britain. Now, I can only take so much for myself, but of course I want to continue working my way down here. It'd be great to snag something like London. That's worth a lot. Okay. This is actually way more affordable than I was expecting it to be. Oh, the power of admin efficiency and such. We truly do love it. All right. Well, let's snag away a couple of their holdings over there. Let's clean up a few borders. I cannot... Colonial nations cannot take overseas provinces. What do we have over here? Is this a separate region entirely? No, it's still part of colonial Colombia. I'm not too sure why we're not allowed to do that. Feels like we should be able to do that. That's just dumb. Again, the music has just gone like full out metal over here. Well, not quite, but like it's getting intense. Freaking love it. Yeah, we'll hand this all off to French Colombia. Seems reasonable enough to me. Who cares about the coalition? It's irrelevant. I get what I want, which basically is to say, I get a lot more trade in the English Channel. Aha! Yeah, our crown colony, Vinland, by the way, is just going nuts. They're killing anyone around. It's beautiful. Go, Vinland! Go! I'm so proud! Well, now the music just sounds like something straight out of RuneScape. Doesn't it kinda? Reminds me of that anyway. Yes, we all know this is why you watch my EU4 videos. It's not for all the fun stuff, it's not for painting the map, it's for critiquing this music that's been added into EU4. It probably was added a while ago and I just didn't notice, to be honest. Ooh, Imperial Ban against Milan. Milan, what did you take? Oh, you ate little baby Trent? Now you called it Trentino? I cannot allow such things. You will return it in due time. Also, we have lots of conquest things against you. Yep, we're gonna go and kill you. What's this? Ah, the Manufactories Institution has fired. I forgot about that. Well, that shouldn't be any issue at all, since I've got manufactories all over the dang place. Yeah, pretty much through all the heartland of my territory, we're gonna be getting this institution very quickly. And actually 10% goods produced. It's gonna be worth a lot of money. That's kind of weird. Why can't I simply release Trent? It's not an option to release any nations. Weird, okay. Well, in that case, I guess I'm just gonna feed some land off to France. Why the frick not? Feel like I might as well. Okay, this is definitely not what I had in mind. But I guess it's fine. I'm gonna take Trent, plus some cash. And then we're just gonna release Trent and return it, I think. Return province, no, not to Milan, fine. I guess I'm just gonna have to keep Trent for myself then, if you're gonna tie my hands, but I can't just let this land, like, you know, not be a part of the HRE. This isn't what a good emperor would do. I wanna release it, the game just won't let me. Anyway, let's just go ahead and fight some more people down over here in the Congo, because unfortunately we are still a good long ways away from revoking the privilegia. Gonna be a little while before people like that. I'm gonna need like 60 or 70 of this Imperial Authority, so we might as well just go on another killing spree. Oh, and of course some rebels fired down over here. Why the freaking heck wouldn't they? Oh, screw it. I don't know. We've got the money. I could just start building up some more troops down over here and just create a whole new army with which I will conquer Eastern Africa. Screw it. Might as well. Oh, good. People are entering into coalitions against me. Yes. I'm so very scared of this. Dear God, the Ottomans are still stacking up even further. That's almost 500,000 troops. I am trying to remember the last time that I saw an AI actually build up to 500,000 troops. It's not that common. I mean, maybe it is now, but not in my recent memory. I am very, very close to getting my super duper achievement. Super trooper, I should say. Sorry, not super duper. Because, and there it is. We have 80, actually 83 Karelian infantry now available. So scrolling all the way down, Super Trooper, ba 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 ba. What's the song from Mamma Mia? I don't remember, but you get the idea. Ha ha! Victory is mine. So yes, we have one achievement down, only one left to go, and that is some assembly required. And for that, I kind of need a lot of people to stop being so angry with me. I kind of started this like really big coalition thing. But you know what? With enough Imperial authority, they'll get over it. Just another couple of months, and we should be able to revoke the privilegia. We're getting like 0.6 reasons per month, and that actually should be everything that I need. Make Constance like me? Sure, whatever. Revoke the thing? Imperial authority growth even higher. Stability cost. All members of the Holy Roman Empire who support the reform will become our direct vassals. So here's the thing. I can hit the button and get the achievement now. Or I can sit back and wait until more people like me. Yeah, I need every prince to vote for this. This is actually one of the few cases where waiting till you get to about 100 Imperial authority is actually kind of worth it. So you know something I'm going to do instead? I'm going to go ahead and attack India. Screw it. We're going to lose the stability, but I'm Machiavellian. It barely costs me a dang thing. I'll co-belligerize some of these guys, too. Why not? Jampur up over the top, who cares? This is fine. So we'll get all this together, and if I can just transport up enough troops, we can take over Sri Lanka and a good chunk of southern India, and get a foothold with which I can siphon all the money down this direction back up to that English channel. Hi, India! We are friends now. Very forcibly, we shall be friends. This just feels like this sort of thing happens to poor India all the time. I love that everyone's at freaking level tech 20 or 21 and stuff, by the way. You remember the days when, like, nations had to westernize if they wanted to keep up on tech? It was really hard to do. Seems that the AI all over the world has zero trouble staying on top of things in Europe. Like, it's just ridiculous. I'm really far ahead of time in my tech, and they're still up to level 21. It's too easy, man. I'm telling you, it's too easy. I'm kind of curious just how good these Karelian infantry are. So this is an army built entirely with a front line of Karelians. I'm gonna go take on a really large stack, 42 to 53 with a good general. Maybe they bring in reinforcements. Let's just see how this performs. Because I'm willing to bet it's gonna be really good. Oh, they're killing the French. That's fine. Go kill the French. All right, so let's see. My morale, 6.1. Wow. 123 discipline, blah, blah, blah. But I should be doing more morale damage and taking less shock. Oh, it's not even close. Yeah, Karelian infantry strong. Did we stack wipe them? We did. Wow, wow. We can found an Indian trade company. Ooh, yes. The East India Trading Company equals a merchant, 5% global trade power, some money, just lasts for the rest of the game. It's really good. We like that. All right, so we got a bit of territory. It's all really, really cheap. And even better, I'll be... Oh, I've got way more spy network on someone than I meant to. Oops. By the way, Britain joined in on the coalition, so it's continuing to grow. I can't do anything for a bit. What do you mean I can't turn this into a core? I 100% can totally turn this into a core. What are you talking about? We could ignore Bombonis, or I can just keep going. There, we're about to finish coring all of this. You sure that I can't turn that into a core? I'm pretty sure I can turn that into a core. All right, there we go. I just want to at least take, like, the coastline and stuff, you know? Give me all this. This is pretty good. We can join up a whole load of land in India. Very valuable stuff. Always very valuable stuff. We like taking over India. And then, let's see, Joloff, I still need some more claims. Kind of forgot about you. We will do one down over here for Bengula. And that's kind of it for you as well. Okay, so how are we doing on the whole, like, you know, HRE thing? 14 princes are still refusing. 14 of them, huh? I have to figure out which ones are saying no, and then persuade them otherwise. Switzerland, for example, appears to be a little bit of a problem. I'd like to have them on my side. Oh gosh, sorting through all this is gonna get annoying. It's mostly people that I've demanded unlawful territory. So what, you're telling me that me slapping you on the wrist and saying, no, spit it out, you weren't supposed to eat that in the first place, apparently is making them throw a hissy fit? Very mature, guys, very mature indeed. Oh, good lord, Shun is calling me into a war I don't want to be involved in. Ugh. At this point, just about everyone who can support me does. I think we're waiting to get up to 100 Imperial Authority again in just a second. There we go. So the only people who refuse to join are basically the big nations, right? Big electors. Cologne, Mainz, Austria, Bohemia, Brandenburg. None of them are willing to do this. Everyone else is, though. And, I can systematically dismantle these people and eat them. Yep. Revoke the privilegia. Privileges have been revoked. I have demanded the oath of loyalty to Augustus Christian III, Romanorum Imperator, crowned by God. Beautimus, and that is that. All right, I get some assembly required, or whatever it is, assembly instructions needed. I don't know, it's some sort of an IKEA joke, a Swedish thing, I don't know. And I'll have to go and join in on Shun. But that is the end of that, and Austria somehow became my vassal anyway. Wait, what? Pardon me, I may have misread this. Did this not specifically say that those who do not support the reform will leave the empire? And yet, somehow, every little one of them has become my vassal anyway. Huh. Weird. That's not what I was expecting. I thought they were all gonna break off. But you know what? Again, it's been years since I did this. So this is my subject list now. And I own all of this as Scandinavia by the year 1665. Not a speed run by any stretch, but still pretty gosh dang good. This is what we call a very, very powerful empire. I don't know if I'm necessarily set for a world conquest kind of run, but I do know that the Ottomans with their 500,000 troops are a very tempting target, and I'm gonna have to kill them at some point. But that'll all be done in my own time, because that ends the run, ladies and gentlemen. We have accomplished our goal. We got all the achievements we needed as Sweden. Now I'm just gonna go have fun and do a whole lot of imperialism. Thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed. If so, I would ask you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.